Hey, hello everyone, what's cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, a place with interesting colored rocks, and not that much more interesting going on with it. Now, this is the kind of place that if you were here in real life, I'm sure it'd be pretty interesting, right? You make your way down these rocks over here, this weird, dense-looking brush forest, and end up over here on the coast and say, wow, this really is beautiful. But then you find yourself in a still picture like this, and you think, wow, I've seen thousands of places that look just like this. Well, where is this one? I don't know. Is there like a battery disposal factory right above this sort of edge over here, and all like that, I don't know, whatever's in battery, all the battery acid's like dripping down the rocks? That's what I imagine battery acid doing to rocks. I mean, it definitely isn't what it would do, but I mean, look at it. So where in the world are we? I don't know. Well, let's go with Brazil on this one. See, the nice battery factories of Brazil. Didn't I guess Brazil yesterday and I was wrong? Yeah, probably. Well, I was wrong again. This was actually the beautiful battery factories of Japan, specifically right over here. And where would I describe this place as being? Well, sort of south of Osaka, I guess. But there you go, 24 points. Couldn't have been worse. Well, could have slightly been worse, but not by much. Hopefully some of you guys figured that one out. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. What location is this? Well, we are high above the clouds, flying up in the air here on a drone, close to a place with lots of wind. There you go, wind power. Do you like wind power? You know, I like wind power. Is there any of these things close to where I live? No. There isn't any at all. I haven't seen any of them anywhere close to where I live. I have seen some pretty close to Montreal, but that's like 2 hours away from me. I think I've seen them near Montreal, if I remember correctly. But I definitely have not seen any near here. So, you know, that's always something to think about, right? You know, why aren't there any of these here? I think they actually look quite nice. Would I like to live under one? No, but like, you know, I live in a pretty downtown area. It'd be pretty weird if there was one like right in the middle of the city. My God, if this thing came flying apart, that would be a disaster and a half. But hey, you know what? This is today's daily challenge, which means it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world you think we are. All you need to do is put your guesses down in the comment section below. Tell me where in the world you think this is, and in tomorrow's video's comment section, I announce the winner, the person that guesses closest. Now, there are no prizes, but there is glory to be won. So if you are interested in becoming today's top GeoGuessr, then tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? All right, well, here we are in the main section of today's video, and today we've got a viewer challenge brought to us by none other than our good friend Nicole Lynch. Thank you so much, Nicole Lynch, for sending in this one. And as you can see, I tried this one a bunch of times because I tried a challenge earlier by Nicole Lynch that for whatever reason just wouldn't load up. Maybe I don't know, maybe it was my fault and I just like selected the link wrong. I'll go back to it eventually. But this one is another challenge by Nicole Lynch. So we're not missing out on a challenge by you, that's for sure. And I made sure twice at least that this one worked. It worked. And believe me, when I loaded it up, I saw someone's face. And I thought, okay, good. That's all I need to see. We're not seeing a blank screen. So thanks so much for sending in this one. If you're interested in creating your own custom challenge, all you need to do, look down in the description below. You'll find a step-by-step guide on how to create your own custom challenge. And you'll also find a link to this one so you can play along yourself. So let's do it. And the person's face. Boom! What a face. What a face it is. We are indoors on a plane. Okay. We're indoors on a plane, and interesting. Oh, Thai, Orient Thai. That helps a lot. I was wondering, you know, where would we see? I mean, I'm still to be honest with you, if this is a Thai airline, a little bit curious as to why we're seeing English as, you know, the language on there. That seems to make sense. Arabic. All right. A little bit more confusing, but all right. And then we're seeing Chinese, I believe. You know, Chinese I understand. The Arabic, I don't really know if I do. But we'll keep that in mind. Okay, so what have we got here to look on? People are cold. We're in a place where there's a lot of cold people. Look at that, wearing cold outfits. A lot of Thai people wearing cold outfits. They're ready for a cold day in Thailand. Now, how cold does it get in Thailand? I would assume not that cold, but maybe it does. So where are these cold Thai people going to? Well, I don't think they're going anywhere where Arabic is a main language, because I don't think anywhere where Arabic is a main language is going to be that cold. So we've got a lot of cold Thai people on a cold Thai plane going to maybe somewhere where Chinese is the main language. That seems to make sense, but I'll actually chalk the Chinese down as just being, look, Thailand's pretty close to China. There's like 1 billion people in China. A lot of them take planes. So let's have some writing for them right here. Makes some sense to me. This is 767. Oh, it's a big plane. All right. So we could be in Europe. We could be in China. We could be like up here. Would cold Thai people want to go here? I mean, maybe. Where would cold Thai people want to go? Would cold Thai people? I just like saying cold Thai people. It's just funny to me. It's really snowy outside. Are a plane full of cold Thai people coming to Canada? Maybe. Maybe. But here's the confusing part. There's a lot of cold Thai people here, but either we are in Thailand or we're not. See, that's the thing. I don't think we are in Thailand. So we're in a cold place that people don't want to go to Thailand from. Well, maybe. You know what? I bet you we're going all the way up here. This is a cold place, isn't it? It's pretty cold. I don't know if we're there. Let's get, let's go at least here. All right. Cold Thai people are found right there. I was on the right track. It was probably a lot of cold Chinese people. Not cold Thai people. Well, it's a cold Thai plane. So there you go. 2042. All right. Well, where are we now? We are in Salon and Spa. Okay. That was a lot harder to read than I thought. All right. A salon and spa. And where, they've done the hair of Bruno Mars. God. Adele. That doesn't look like Adele at all. I forget, that lady from that one TV show from along in the 50s. There you go. What's her name? I Love Lucy. Lucille Ball. There you go. That's her right there. So they've done the hair of a lot of famous people at this place, at Ricciolo. Ricciolo. So where is Ricciolo? Well, let's look at the cars that are out here. We've got like a station wagon. We've got a Ford Freestyle, maybe? Do I think this is a Ford Freestyle? I'm going to say that it is a Ford Freestyle. And this looks like a Hearst. I'm going to say this is a Ford Freestyle. And you know what? Honestly, if it's a Ford Freestyle, this has got to be America. Does it? Do I think this is America? It's a spa. Lots of famous people in show business went there. We are in a beautiful spa in none other than Pasadena, California. The answer is no. The people of Kazakhstan. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that wasn't there. I'm going to say that the fine people at Ricciolo Spa incorrectly placed their place on the map. Maybe they thought, maybe they took the picture back in like 2007 or something like that, or 2008, January 2000. I don't know. Look, I don't remember, right? And they thought, what's gonna be a good place to put our spa on the map? And then everyone's thinking, oh, Borat, a very popular film today, very nice, great success. Why don't we put it in Kazakhstan? And then when everyone goes looking in Kazakhstan to see, can I find Borat, Azov Bagatov, Nursultan Talyakbay, all the great characters from the Borat films, they'll go, they're going to go right there. And what are they going to find? They're going to find Ricciolo Spa. That's going to bring all of them to our Pasadena location. No one's going to think that. All right, well, it wasn't that was a good score. Not. I fucking love Borat. All right, where are we now? Ooh, look at that. You got some spooky graffiti. Look at that. You got the big speakers and the spooky ghost and Homer Simpson and, a man punching. But where are we? Didn't this say indoor locations? Look at, ooh, what the hell does that say? Suvorov. Interesting. You know, I'm fairly certain this said indoor locations. And look, I'm gonna admit it. You know, I'm not a country boy. I don't come from out in the fields and in the country and stuff like that. So pardon me if I'm wrong, but in my city folk mind, you know, I would actually consider this to be outdoors. You know, there is sky above our heads. I mean, sure, there's this like wire here. You know, there is that, and we are close to other places that are indoors. But I don't think we're indoors by association. Look at this chair. It looks like a nuclear bomb exploded on top of this chair, and these chairs just sank into the ground. Where do I think this is? I, have no idea. But I'm going to say that we are school, ours, yours. That doesn't help me. I kind of didn't want that to be in English. Well, that doesn't help me too much. I didn't want this to be... you know what? I'm going to ignore that, and I'm just going to guess where I think it was in the first place. And I think in the first place, we found ourselves in... God, no, I think we're in South America. I do. You know what? Let's go wild. Let's call this then... Screw it. We're not going to go with that. We're just going to go in Hawaii. Where? You know, right near Honolulu, somewhere like right over here. And the answer, wham, bam, thank you. You know, I guess we found ourselves in good old Antananarivo, Madagascar. Yeah, it was pretty close on these indoor locations. Again, I guess this one blurs the line. You know, what the fuck are we watching? That's the real question. My question is, what are we even witnessing here? What the hell is going on? I really don't know what we're seeing. I mean, this is like a baseball field, and it's full of cars and people perhaps camping, and then there's people just come up here sitting in the chairs, and I feel like they're sitting there just because it's like, hey, look at us. You know, it's like if you're watching a baseball game, but there's no baseball game on. So, you know, this guy right over here, he gets it. He's like, you know, the fuck are we doing here? And everyone's had this idea. You know, maybe this is Honolulu. I really don't think it is. What kind of cars? Oh, no, we're in like Europe or some shit. Europe or some shit. Are we? Well, there's a distinct lack of pickup trucks. There's a lot of vans, but there's not enough pickup trucks. Maybe this is Brazil. Maybe this is South America. Yeah, not enough pickup trucks, not enough Australian vehicles. I would say South America, Central America, perhaps. Not enough. Yeah, we're gonna go with I guess Brazil. Let's go call ourselves, you know, right near Sao Paulo. Puerto Rico. Okay, it's Puerto Rico. Oh, there you go. We were, you know, right over here. I believe that's probably the right area. So we were Puerto Rico. Okay, yes, Puerto Rico's not too much on pickup trucks. That's fine. 1456. And finally, we find ourselves in, you know, this is going to be like one of the worst scores I've ever done. You know, I mean, the first China one was pretty good. I mean, I kind of figured that one out. Look at this. What do I think this is? What is the shape of this? I don't know. I don't know what the shape of that's an island. This isn't the island challenge. The island challenge was the one that didn't work. So this is an island. This is a South Pacific island, probably, I bet you. Which one does this look like? It doesn't look like a Vanuatu island. It's definitely not Fiji. It's not any one of the Samoas. It's not... Yeah, well, you're getting close. What about Tonga? Doesn't look like that either. It doesn't look like Nefertiti over there either. American Samoa? Nope. All right. So we're pretty much out of guesses. I mean, I could guess it's Hawaii. Like, it kind of looks like... you know, I got to admit, it does look like that. All right, well, it's Hawaii. Let's call ourselves... Let's say we're in Volcano. Well, we got the island. You know, we got that one right. I can identify pictures. So that's good. right? 34-13. We've done it. And finished with a pretty terrible score, but unbelievably not as bad as it was a 1 point. So we started off with cold Thai people on a cold Thai plane in cold Xi'an, China. Then we went to a spa in Pasadena. I'm pretty sure it's a spa in Pasadena, but they think it's in Kazakhstan. And hey, maybe it is. I could be wrong. It could be a very popular spa in Kazakhstan. I don't know. Then I guess it was in Hawaii. It was in Madagascar. Again, do I think that's not in Madagascar? Oh, no, it could be. Yeah, it could be. Then where do we go? We went to good old-fashioned, not Brazil, but Puerto Rico. That makes sense. Then we actually went to Hawaii. Well, there you go. The island of Hawaii, specifically. Oh, there you go. That was a good challenge. I like that one a lot, actually. And I hope you guys had fun along this wacky ride. Hope you guys have enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.
Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.